We are showing now the DepEd Memorandum number 44, series of 2026, the results of the National Assessment for School Heads for fiscal year 2025, batch 2. So this DepEd memo stated that the National Assessment for School Heads is designed to evaluate the conceptual understanding and situational critical thinking skills of aspiring school leaders in the PED schools, which are aligned to the standards set forth by the Philippine Professional Standards for School Heads as stipulated in the PED Order Number 24, Series of 2020, or the National Adoption and Implementation of the Philippine Professional Standards for School Heads. The assessment framework is guided by the structure of the observed learning outcome taxonomy to ensure a structured and standards-based evaluation of school leadership competencies. As the primary mechanism for assessing the competency and readiness, the NASH serves as a developmental assessment tool designed to identify areas for improvement and support leadership growth. Its objective includes the following: A. Increase the DepEd's pool of candidates to fill current and ongoing vacancies resulting from retirement, promotion, or other staffing needs. B. Provide opportunities for head teachers and assistant school principals affected by the implementation of the career progression for teachers to undergo the assessment. C. To gather baseline information on the competency and learning needs of aspiring school leaders, which shall inform the design and implementation of targeted professional development programs by the National Educators Academy of the Philippines. And D. Assess and identify the learning and professional development needs of potential school heads for them to effectively perform their functions as heads of schools. So pursuant to the DepEd Memorandum Number 69, Series of 2025, titled Administration of the National Assessment for School Heads for fiscal year 2025, the HRODI Strand Memorandum Number 2025-3318, dated November 17, titled Updates and Instruction on the Administration of Fiscal Year 2025, NASH Batch 2, DepEd, the Department, through the BHROD, HRDD, administered the fiscal year 2025 NASH Batch 2 last May 17, 2026. The assessment was conducted simultaneously at 65 assessment sites nationwide through the DepEd Learning Management System using a secure, lockdown testing environment. Of the 23,994 registered assessment takers included in the official list, 23,848 or 99.39% successfully completed the assessment. Following this, the collected responses were processed and analyzed, consistent with the methodology used in the fiscal year 2025 NASH Batch 1. Examinees' scores were determined through a quantitative analysis using the ordinal partial credit model, which applied a multi-level scoring approach. The scoring methodology is presented below. Item level. So each response was scored on a 0 to 3 scale, where 0 is incorrect and 3 is the most correct. This scale reflects varying levels of performance, ensuring that partial understanding and higher quality answers are both recognized. B is the indicator level. The total score for each indicator was calculated, standardized using C statistics to ensure comparability, and subsequently converted to a scale of 1 to 100 for easy interpretation and comparison. Letter C, domain level. Scores were obtained by calculating the weighted average of the C scores for all indicators within its domain, with weights determined by dividing 100 by the total number of indicators. The total weighted average was then transformed to 1 to 100 scale, and D, the Nash overall score. It is derived by calculating the weighted average of the C scores of all domains normalized to a 1 to 100 scale. So this approach ensures that the overall score is readily interpretable and affords a thorough evaluation of each examinee's performance across both the indicator and the domain levels. The overall score and the domain scores were considered in determining the competency level of the NAS takers, details of which are as follows. So the first, we have the competency level meeting the PPSSH standards in 4 domains. So these are those takers with a score of 65 or higher in the overall rating and in the specific ratings of at least 4 domains. So there are 25.91% or 6,180 takers were able to attain the meeting PPSSH standards in 4 domains. So these 6,180 are the prospective candidates for entry-level school principal positions subject to assessment and evaluation against the prescribed qualification standards and applicable DepEd hiring guidelines. The second competency level is the meeting PPSSH standards in 3 domains. These are the takers with a score of 65 or higher in the overall rating and in the specific ratings of at least 3 domains. So there are 2,591 or 10.86% who are the prospective candidates for entry-level school principal positions subject to assessment and evaluation against the prescribed qualification standards and applicable DepEd hiring guidelines. However, since they have satisfactory scores for the 3 domains, there is a need to participate in a targeted development program facilitated by NAIAP to address the one domain on one identified area for improvement. So it is required within the 3 months of appointment. So they can be appointed, however, within 3 months NAIAP will facilitate a targeted development program within the 3 months period. Then we have the next is wet developmental areas. These are the takers with a score of 65 or higher in the overall rating, but receive above 65 in the specific ratings in fewer than 3 domains. So less than 3 domains, or they have the score below 65 in the overall rating. So there are 15,000 of them, 50,077 takers, or 63.22%, who must undertake the professional development interventions, or the PDI, facilitated by NAIAP, focusing on the PPSSH domains identified for development. And they must have completed the PDI and the relevant workplace application plan duly certified by the school's division superintendent to be considered as prospective candidate to an entry-level school principal position, subject to assessment and evaluation against the prescribed qualification standard and applicable DepEd hiring guidelines. So the guidelines, the procedures, the implementation details of the TDP for aspiring school heads who meet the 3 domains of PPSSH, as well as the PDI for those with developmental areas, shall be issued separately by NAIAP. These shall include the scope, the modality, the duration, monitoring mechanisms, timelines, and other relevant provisions necessary to support the professional growth and competency development of aspiring school leaders. So the individual certificate of rating for the fiscal year 2025 NAS Batch 2 participants shall be available to the DepEd LMS using the same account registered during the assessment. So it can be accessed by the takers using the same LMS, using the same account when they register during the assessment. So it is GOD, the divisions who will monitor the participation, the completion, and the progress of the TDP and the PDI participants, and provide necessary technical assistance and documentation support. To ensure that the correct position title is reflected in the individual certificate of rating, participants should, upon logging in, go to their profile section and update the position field by selecting the appropriate title from the drop-down. Other profile details cannot be edited, as these are based on the official data from the regions. So if there are corrections that needed to be corrected, the participants are required to accomplish an online form using the link tinyurl.com/capital-NASH-B2-concerns. So the list of the top performers per region is provided in this memorandum, while the master list of all the fiscal year 2025 NASH Batch 2 takers per region will be transmitted to the respective regional offices through the BHROD HRDD. The issuance of a memorandum containing the said list shall be at the discretion of each regional office in accordance with their internal protocols and communication procedures, and subject to applicable data privacy laws, rules, and regulations. So for more information, please contact the BHROD HRDD through their email address at bhrod.hrdd@deped.gov.ph. Here are the regional top performers from Region 1, Ilocos Region. So we have the passers, top performers from Batak City, Candon City, Ilocos Norte, Ilocos Sur. There are a lot of passers or top performers from Ilocos Sur, from La Union, Lawag City, from Pangasinan 1, Lingayen, from Pangasinan 2, Binalonan, from Binalonan also. So there are a lot of top performers from Pangasinan 2, Binalonan. Now we have also from Vigan City, for the regional top performers for Region 2 Cagayan Valley. We have here from Cagayan, from Kawayan City, from the city of Ilagan, from Isabela, Province, from Nueva Vizcaya, from Quirino Province, from Santiago City, and Tuguegarao City. Here are the regional top performers for Region 3 Central Luzon, coming from divisions of Aurora, Bataan, Bulacan, Cabanatuan City, City of San Fernando, City of San Jose del Monte, Nueva Ecija, Olongapo City, Tarlac City, Tarlac Province, and Zambales. We have also here the Region 4A top performers from Calabarzon, from the divisions of Bacoor City, Batangas, Cavite Province, Dasmariñas City, Laguna, Lipa City, Quezon, and Rizal. Here are the top performers from Region 4B, Mimaropa, coming from the divisions of Palawan, Puerto Princesa City. We have the top performers from Region 5, Bicol Region, from divisions of Camarines Norte, Camarines Sur, Masbate, Naga City, and Sorsogon City. We have also here the top performers from Region 6, Western Visayas, all the way from Schools Division of Capiz. Congratulations. For Region 7 top performers from Central Visayas, they came from divisions of Bohol, Carcar City, Cebu City, Danau City, Tagbilaran City, and Talisay City. For Region 8, top performers, they come from divisions of Borongan City, Eastern Samar, Leyte, some more from Leyte province. For Region 9, the regional top performers of Region 9 Zamboanga comes from divisions of Dapitan City, Zamboanga del Norte, more coming from Zamboanga del Norte, then we have also from Zamboanga del Sur. Congratulations. We have also from divisions of Zamboanga Sibugay. For top performers from Region 10, Northern Mindanao, congratulations to divisions of Bukidnon, Gingoog, Lanao del Norte, Misamis Occidental, and Tangob City. The regional top performers for Region 11 Davao City. Davao, Region 11 Davao comes from the divisions of Davao City, Davao de Oro, Davao del Sur, Davao Oriental. We have also the top performers from Region 12, Sox Region, all the way from the divisions of Cotabato, Gidapawan City, and Sultan Kudarat. We have here the top performers from Region 13, Caraga, coming from the divisions of Agusan del Sur, Bislig City, Surigao City, Surigao del Norte, Surigao del Sur, Tandag. And Seoul, regional top performers of the Negros Iro region. Congratulations, Sir Mabas Josepino from the divisions of Negros Occidental. Now we have here the top performers from Cordillera Administrative Region or CAR, coming from the divisions of Abra, Apayao, more top performers from Apayao, Baguio City, from Benguet, from Ifugao province, more from Ifugao, from Kalinga province, from Mountain province, from Tabuk City. Then we have the top performers from the National Capital Region, from the divisions of Manila, Quezon City, and Valenzuela City. So congratulations to all the top performers and all the passers. You can get your certificate of rating in the DepEd LMS account. Congratulations and soar high.